This is Dabu 7. It seems the establishment is again telegraphing lights out. One of the most recent warnings was the World Economic Forum out of Davos warning of this lights out event and also dubbing this year as the year of the polycrisis. Well, we now have Dennis Quaid, the actor Dennis Quaid, reading from a script, giving out this warning in a series of clips that they're promoting on Fox News, and he's in this brand new interview talking about the same thing, and you can tell from the clips that are shared where he has short hair to the new interview where he has long hair that he's been out there doing this, talking about this for some time now. And he says that everything that we just went through with the lockdowns and everything would be child's play compared to a lights out event. Why is he the one going around warning about all this? Well, it seems they've chosen him to do so, and he's reading from the cue cards, saying exactly what they want him to tell the masses out there. And he says that the electric will go out for at least 30 days, or up to 30 days. So that seems to be the window. They also state that people cannot survive without water for more than 3 days, and that this too will shut down the water supply. How many people are paying attention or even care? How many people even care anymore? From what I could tell and I could see, a lot just don't. So I spent a decade.
Shalom. Call Halayim La Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to elders and apostles, great millstone who rule and teach world the hopeful lake. Sincere shalom to the hopeful lake, the house of David that's tuning in, pushing the truth with all truth and sincerity. Now you hear it from pretty much the horse's mouth that Esau is preparing to collapse Babylon the Great and society as a whole. Now whether it be them doing it on purpose, the American Edomites, or these heathens or these Russians, the Russians are Edomites as well. Regardless, this place is done for. Could be an EMP, whatever. They're going to collapse this grid in Babylon the Great. Because that's pretty much the only way for this country to be invaded is to pretty much cut off the internet, the power source. And as we know through biblical prophecy, that Russia will be the spearhead of all these other nations to invade Babylon the Great. You got was it North Korea? I know not North Korea. Iran. Actually, yeah, North Korea, China, Iran, and Russia in Central and South America. Warships, military, the whole package, pretty much. All right, and who knows what else they got going on that we don't even know about. And another thing is China, Russia got their nukes surrounding Babylon. Russia got their nuclear submarines. I believe China also has their nuclear submarines en route to Babylon the Great, already en route to Babylon the Great, circling this place, just itching. And you got Jake being simple, trying to establish himself in this world, to make a name for himself in this world, when this world is finna go straight out the door. It's finna be survival of the fittest. Jake isn't prepared for the carnage that's finna come to this planet, and it's gonna be targeted at Jake because it's Jacob's trouble. But the majority of people that will be getting annihilated will be the Edomites. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So this great period of trouble, tribulation, will be like none before. So this collapse of civilization will not be just some simple economic collapse or whatever. It's not even just going to be an EMP or whatever. It's going to be a plethora of things happening that we're not even anticipating to happen. This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. All right, thy people. Michael, the archangel, is not going to stand for no fucking heathen. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So that's the elect. And Babylon the Great collapsing is a part of that trouble, because Jake, the civil not civilization, Salakia, the salvation of Jake will be concentrated in Babylon the Great. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How was Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And Jake will be Jacob will be saved from that desolation. This is Micah 4 and verse 10. And it reads, Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail, for now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There the Yahweh shall redeem thee from the hand of thy enemies. So that grand deliverance, that land of the north, all right, which is Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, will be a part of that Jacob's trouble. And the elect will get spiritual power. That apex predator. Jacob is finna go into a higher plane of power that has pretty much has never been physically seen on the planet Earth. You know, you had these comic book characters and things like that, and there's gonna be things that's not even in the comics that Jake is gonna be out here performing, because the Heavenly Father has blessings that's gonna be raining down upon us, even in those days, especially in those days, I should say. Like now, just having the word is that key, that key to open that door, and then going up in the room, you see it's a present there, it's a present there. You see. Now let's go to Amos. Actually, yeah. Amos 5 and 10. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? All right. So when the Heavenly Father is coming to bring wrath, to bring destruction, indignation, it's not going to be a pleasant moment. Even sometimes when Yahweh will present Himself, you know, He got to flex, like that moment with Moses when Jake was trying to talk to Yahweh directly, and then Yahweh started, you know, approaching, and they got intimidated, because the Most High is a Jake. You see, because we're fashioned after the Most High. So he was flexing, and Jake couldn't handle it. And how much more that's coming to Babylon the Great, this wicked kingdom. Let's go to Joel. Joel 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. All right, and the title says the terrible visitation. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand, a day of darkness and of gloominess, and a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. That's going to the nuclear missiles, man. All right. This is going into the nuclear missiles. And and what's so spiritual, man, is that this pretty much, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but when actually I'm gonna read verse verse 7. They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Verse 9. They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon a wall, they shall climb upon the houses, they shall enter into the windows like a thief. And there's literally, you know, the Akim created visuals, and there's a scene from some movie where a nuclear missile goes off, and it fits perfectly like this right here, because that nuclear wind, that nuclear fire mixed with wind when it hits a city, it literally climbs up the buildings. Like you can see the fire and the smoke mixed together, and the wind disintegrate the buildings by hitting it and climbing up on it, man. That's the spirit that we can even understand that, because people don't even comprehend that the Heavenly Father has created those nuclear. Some people even think nuclear missiles are fake. You have people out here that think that nukes are a facade. It's fake. This is Isaiah 54:16. I'm ending it off right here too. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Heavenly Father has created these nuclear weapons, these weapons, anything, pretty much everything, but specifically the nukes, because these nukes are pretty much one of the most powerful carnal weapons on the planet Earth. All right, that are specifically created to judge the Edomites, and ironically enough, it was made by the Edomites. Verse 17: No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith Yahweh. So nothing these people, including Jake, can do against the truth. And Lord's will is edifying, quick, straight into the point. Shalom.